Have you ever noticed that two people can experience the exact same situation and walk away with completely different lives? One sees a disaster, the other sees an opportunity. For years, I wondered why, and the answer I discovered was both simple and unsettling. You see, most people believe they control their thoughts. But what if I told you that many of your thoughts were planted long before you ever questioned them? Think about it. From the moment we're born, we're surrounded by news, opinions, fears, expectations, and endless voices telling us how to interpret the world. Day after day, we're exposed to messages that focus on what's wrong, what's dangerous, what's missing, and what could go wrong tomorrow. Eventually, the mind begins to assume that negativity is reality. But here's the hidden truth. Your mind is not a camera. It's a filter. And whatever you repeatedly focus on becomes the reality you experience. I learned this lesson during one of the most difficult periods of my life. Years ago, I faced a series of setbacks that seemed impossible to overcome. Financial problems piled up, plans fell apart, doors closed, one after another. Every morning I woke up expecting bad news. And strangely enough, bad news seemed to find me. One afternoon, while sitting alone and replaying my problems for the 100th time, I realized something. I wasn't just experiencing difficulties. I was rehearsing them, over and over again. My mind had become a training ground for fear. And whatever you train grows stronger. That realization changed everything. Imagine two gardens. In one garden, you water the flowers. In the other, you water the weeds. Both will grow. The mind works exactly the same way. Most people unknowingly water their worries every day. They replay failures. They predict disasters. They imagine rejection before it happens. Then they wonder why they feel trapped. The question isn't whether thoughts become powerful. The question is which thoughts you're feeding. Now let me be clear. Positive thinking does not mean pretending problems don't exist. It doesn't mean smiling when life hurts. Real positivity is something much deeper. It's the ability to look directly at a challenge and still believe that a solution is possible. It's the decision to search for meaning when circumstances seem unfair. It's the choice to ask, what can this teach me? Instead of, why is this happening to me? One of the wisest men I ever met told me something I'll never forget. He said, the quality of your life is determined by the quality of the questions you ask yourself. Think about that. If you constantly ask, why am I unlucky? Your brain will search for evidence that you're unlucky. But if you ask, what opportunity am I missing here? Your brain begins searching for possibilities. The situation may not change immediately, but your perspective does. And perspective is often the beginning of transformation. I've noticed something fascinating about people who remain strong during difficult times. They don't necessarily have fewer problems. They simply refuse to let their problems become their identity. They understand that circumstances are temporary, but the story they tell themselves about those circumstances can last a lifetime. When something goes wrong, they don't say, my life is ruined. They say, this is one chapter. And that small shift changes everything. So how do you train your mind to think positively in any situation? Start with awareness. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. Listen to the words you repeat every day, then challenge them. Ask yourself whether those thoughts are facts or merely assumptions. Next, practice gratitude, especially when it's difficult. Not because everything is perfect, but because gratitude reminds you that not everything is broken. And finally, remember that your attention is your greatest asset. Whatever you focus on expands in your awareness. Focus on possibilities more than obstacles. Focus on lessons more than losses. Focus on progress more than perfection. Over time, your mind begins to change, not because the world becomes easier, but because you become stronger. The greatest conspiracy I've ever uncovered isn't hidden in secret documents or locked behind closed doors. It's the belief that circumstances control your mindset. They don't. Your mindset shapes how you experience your circumstances. And once you understand that, you stop giving away your power. You start reclaiming it. So today, no matter what challenge you're facing, ask yourself one question. What if this situation is not here to break me, but to teach me something I couldn't learn any other way? You might be surprised by the answer, and you might discover that the positive mindset you've been searching for was within you all along. If this message resonated with you, Leave a comment below and tell me one challenge you've turned into a lesson. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join me for more conversations about life, wisdom, and the hidden truths that shape our reality. Until next time, take care of your mind, because it becomes the world you live in. Please like and comment on our video, and for more videos like this, please subscribe to our channel, The Awakening Code.